Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Svenja Espenhan and I'm the Executive Director of Campus Alberta Neuroscience. And I'm so excited to welcome you all to the third iteration of Successes in Neuroscience. This is really an online expo that is celebrating the promising research and innovations in neuroscience and mental health that are happening right here in Alberta and that are bringing us hope for a brighter future. I'm here today to formally welcome you and provide a few housekeeping notes to kick us off. So as we are undertaking this virtually, which I'm sure we are fairly familiar with by now, if you should encounter any issues related to this platform, so to AirMeet, you can email us at abneuro@ucalgary.ca. We will write this email in the chat box now. AirMeet recommends that you use Google Chrome on your computer for viewing. And you can also troubleshoot by refreshing the web page or switching to low definition at the bottom of your screen. Please also note that we will be recording this event. At Campus Alberta Neuroscience, we are committed to fostering, developing, and supporting research and innovations that improve brain and mental health of all Albertans and beyond, and to bring our province to the forefront of neuroscience research, education, and innovation. Our organization was established by the Alberta Neuroscience community in 2012 with support from the Government of Alberta. And we have since grown to a large and diverse network of over 1,000 people working passionately to advance research, train the next generation of change makers, enhance patient care, and support clinicians, healthcare workers, industry, and policymakers. Our network helps to accelerate important innovations. And together with our partners, we really push towards creating new ways for all of us to work, learn, and innovate together to help make Alberta the epicenter of brain health. So in the next few hours, we will highlight some of those promising innovations and research into brain health from researchers and trainees at the University of Alberta, Calgary, and Lethbridge that are bringing us hope for a brighter future. We have 12 incredible speakers and 4 exciting sessions for you today. And the program, which was designed by our program coordinator, Adam Luoma, was really developed and designed with engagement in mind. So the event will follow this format. Each speaker will have a 15-minute presentation, followed by 5 minutes of Q&A, so you can ask all your questions. And at the end of each session, we will do a 15-minute roundtable discussion. Again, we want to answer all of your questions, so we hope you brought loads of them. When you have a question, you can put your question in the Questions tab on the right-hand side of the screen. And if you see a question that you like and you want that answered, you can actually help us by upvoting the question. And if you have comments, you can make those in the chat tab. You can also raise your hand virtually at the bottom of your screen to ask a question. But please do note that if you raise your hand and you are selected, your microphone and video will turn on and you will appear on the virtual stage to ask your question. Between sessions, we will have short breaks, and I would encourage you to use the social lounge to network and mingle with presenters and participants through the virtual tables. So when you're in that social lounge, you will see those tables, and you can click on a seat to take a seat at a table and chat with people sitting at the table. There are tables with representatives from the Gardner Foundation, our event sponsor, as well as Taylor's World of Science Edmonton. And they are really looking forward to chatting and connecting with you and answering any questions you might have about their programs and activities. So, to get familiar with this platform and learn a little bit about each other, I thought we could do a brief interactive survey. Down at the middle part of AirMeet is a button called Reactions. It looks a little bit like a smiley face. So if I ask you a question, can you respond by using the emoji of your choice? Okay, shall we give it a try? So how many of you are trainees from Alberta? I see some thumbs up. Wow, okay. Do we have researchers from Alberta? Ooh, there's more coming through. Do we have any people with lived experience of neurological conditions, families, and caregivers here today? Yes, some. Wonderful. Welcome. Do we have anyone working in healthcare? Yeah, there are some hearts. I love it. And do we have people joining us from other provinces or even internationally? Yeah, some. Wonderful. Great. So as you can see, we really have people joining us from across Canada and from a variety of backgrounds. And we do hope that everyone is excited to learn and be inspired today. As I said, we have a great lineup of speakers, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you today to celebrate research and innovation. So now, I would like to give a big thank you to our sponsors. First off, the Gartner Foundation, which strives to recognize and reward international excellence in fundamental research that impacts human health. Secondly, we have Taylor's World of Science Edmonton, whose mission is really to ignite curiosity, inspire discovery, celebrate science, yes, let's celebrate science, and change lives. I would also like to thank all our wonderful speakers and our partners at the Hotchkiss Brain Institute, the Neuroscience and Mental Health Institute, and the Canadian Centre for Behavioral Neuroscience. And finally, I would like to give a special thank you to the Government of Alberta for supporting Campus Alberta Neuroscience all these years and showing their commitment to research, education, and innovation. So now, without further ado, I'm very excited to introduce the moderator for this event, Alan Nursel. Alan is the President and CEO of Taylor's World of Science Edmonton. He joined the Taylor's World of Science Edmonton in 2014, following a 24-year career at Science North in Ontario and 6 years running his own science communication company, Next Exhibits Incorporated. Alan returned to his hometown of Edmonton in 2014 to join Taylor's World of Science Edmonton, where he initiated and led the Aurora project, a multi-million renovation and expansion of the entire Science Centre. For 20 years, he has also hosted a weekly science segment called the Alan Nursel Experience on Discovery Canada's National Science and Technology show, Daily Planet. Wow, we are so very happy to have someone so passionate about science join us as our moderator today. So please join me in welcoming Alan onto the virtual stage. And I hope everyone has a really fantastic day celebrating successes in neuroscience.